Hello, my sisters and brothers in Christ Jesus. I'm here today with an exciting announcement. For the last few months, I have been asking you to save a date, an important date in November, for our second annual Evangelism and Growth Conference. I've been preaching about evangelism since the day I was ordained bishop here in Delaware, and reminding us all that Jesus asked that we all share the good news of His love and His mercy to the world. That's all evangelism is. And if you've heard me preach in your church, I guarantee you've heard me talk about this wonderful call that we're all given. Evangelism is a mission that we all have. Now, one question I often get from people is, well, Bishop, I've never been taught how to be an evangelist. What is something that I might do? What are some tools we might use? And so we in Delaware have been using the tools of Invite, Welcome, and Connect for over a year now. And I'm here with my friends, my colleagues, the co-chairs of the Clergy Growth and Vitality Group to talk about Invite, Welcome, Connect, this wonderful tool for evangelism, and how we in Delaware can make use of it. In fact, how we in Delaware already are making use of it. I'm here with Deacon Paula Waite, who is the deacon at St. John the Baptist in Milton, and I'm here with Father David Andrews, who's rector of Saints Andrew and Matthew in Wilmington. Two parishes where Invite, Welcome, Connect has really taken hold. Can you tell me a little bit about what Invite, Welcome, and Connect has meant in your context?
We come from very different churches. My church is small, it is in a small town, but the people that got to attend last year's conference, our laity, just jumped on board and said, we think this is great, we want to be involved.
I think it's based on your context of where you are, as well as not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to risk doing something different and new that maybe you've never done before.
For many of us, growing up loving God, loving Jesus Christ, we were taught to do good works in the community, but nobody ever told us that we needed to talk about Jesus. We just weren't taught that. I don't know about you growing up, but it's something that I've learned in my later years. And I think there are a lot of people in the church who want to be able to talk about Jesus, but need the tools to do it. And Invite, Welcome, Connect is a beginning to doing just that. And that's why it's so very exciting. And I'm proud of the work that each of you is doing in your church. You represent other churches that are also doing faithful work. But you guys are leaders in this, and I thank you for that, and it makes a difference.
This is our baptismal covenant. We are committed to do this as children of Christ. And what I saw last year when my team went, and it was a very small group, but they went back and they were so excited, and they came back and they said, well, let's try this and let's try that. And we have just run with it. And I have seen the people in the parish say, wow, we're just out there doing things and different things. And it's fun because we're all engaged together. And we're a team trying to get the good word out to the community at large. So it's really a wonderful program. And it's not a program because there's nothing that says I have to check a box. It just says, let's try to go out and offer this good news in any way we can.
The reason I'm so passionate about Invite, Welcome, Connect is that any parish can do it. And I don't see it as a program. I see it as a new way of doing ministry where one can connect everything in a parish organization to Invite, Welcome, Connect, from vestry to budget to worship to programming. But parishes who may not feel comfortable doing that, or they may feel, oh wait, we can't possibly do that. And my advice is, you got to start somewhere. Start maybe just with inviting somebody. Invite a neighbor to come to church. Be open to new people. Be open to new ideas that where God is speaking through those ideas and God is speaking through your people, to then open your hearts and your doors to people who are hungry, they are seeking, they are searching for meaning in their lives, and they're searching for the love of God. And any parish can do that.
If you're interested in Invite, Welcome, and Connect, if you're interested at all, then I encourage you, I invite you to come to our November conference. I mentioned that this is the second annual conference. Last year we were blessed to have Mary Parmer, the woman who conceived initially of Invite, Welcome, Connect and has pulled it all together and is sharing it across the church. She's coming back to Delaware to share with us the excitement, the fundamentals of this wonderful ministry that she has brought together, and also to share with us examples that we are already doing in Delaware. So anyone who comes to this conference will be able to walk away with ideas that you can take to your own parish. So, if you have been to this conference already, that means that you're ready to come on back, to recharge your batteries. If you've not been to an Invite, Welcome, and Connect conference, I cannot encourage you enough to come and to see what this is all about. To share the good news of Jesus Christ that is within you, that is within your parish. Because the world is aching to hear this story, my brothers and sisters. So let's share it. May the peace of Christ be with you always.